complete over the middle.
First down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on third down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Good.
So
sound a little more pissed.
A big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on.
Oh my God! I did not mean to do that. But that, my old line just shut the rest out. Like, nope.
Will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not
What do you
too
think
big.
the final score would be? Would I be in the hundreds or would I be in probably the 80s?
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much
What do you think my yardage would be?
Off play action. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught inside the 30.
What do you think my yardage would be?
But not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on third down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
If you rush the ball, it'll tell me.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier.
Run a run play, and it'll tell you.
No doubt about it. He's having himself a game.
If you just do what you want, but when you ever run a run play, I'll tell you.
This is 2nd and long. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Rolling to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks.
Finally, yeah.
36 yards. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their
I don't think you're back into the game yet.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
No, you need more than 2.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is
breaking ankles up in this ditch.
He's taken down right at the 20. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
I thought I was going to have a little bit more space.
Interceptions thrown already.
400 total yards.
They rely more on the
I have
ground game
297
yards.
rushing
They have to
yards.
change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence.
So what do you think my yards would be?
And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
My guess is 3 to 400.
Bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Maybe 75. Okay.
Here we go. 47. 47. 26, Mike. 27. Get down. 26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield.
305.
Stop just before the 35. A big run there.
What are you
29
gonna change
yards
it
to
to?
the first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground
Damn,
game to
that's
take
what?
some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they were ready for him as
32
he's
rushes
taken
for
down at the
305.
line of scrimmage.
Damn.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Until I get those big bursts of run, I feel I get happy. I don't like getting these two. My goal every play I run with Zeke is to at least get 5 to 4 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Can't wait to get the ball at half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative
Hey, at least you're going to
ease.
get better at playing me, though. You're going to get better.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But I hate getting negative yardage. I really do.
And it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
Because he's in zone coverage.
Down at the 18-yard line. So 2 minutes
He's only meant for that zone.
in a wild first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
It's only because you're in zone.
26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
And this one is right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Just test him.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Second quarter onside
That's all
kick
you gotta
there
ask for
failed.
them.
Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they
I heard
thought
Ric
they
Flair.
had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. What a nightmarish game.
You're actually not that far behind when you think about it.
That he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Oh my God.
Guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know, the Patriots...
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that
right?
underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
You need something?
you've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit.
Turn your Wi-Fi off
Somehow
the
he
phone,
made his
and then it'll
team
probably
buy
stop.
that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year.
Tell me when you
the
start
Chargers came
lagging,
to
I'll
town.
just turn the stream
I know
off.
I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers.
You want me to turn the stream
They
off so
took
you're not
that
lagging, or
as,
you want me
well,
to keep
no
it
one
going?
believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, and we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
Throwing. Prescott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Comments?
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now before the second down play,
So what are you
we'll
going
get
through right now?
whistles and
Progressions?
timeout as they
Defense,
stop it
are
with
you
28
changing the play, or
seconds
just
to
keeping
go
it the
in the
same?
first half of play.
Yeah, for defense.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but but not before they're inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to
If you
get
learn how to run
here.
like I do with
As the
Zeke,
clock will
it'll be a
stop
lot
with 20
easier
seconds
for
to
you.
go in the first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. So
third quarter.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, good
All
ball
right,
at half.
Coach, thank you,
Yay.
and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
You want to go with the Patriots next time? You want to play as Patriots next time we play?
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Why? Because it gives me too much time.
Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is.
Damn, he really needed that
because
too.
They wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
14.
Here's Goff now on second down. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. In for the score. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Protection was great.
Can't wait to get the ball back.
But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
I'm going to say the final score would be 78 or 78 or 80 to 40.
Goal line on a two-point conversion. All that exit,
What do you think the final score will be?
Field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little
No,
bit
not 40,
better.
38.
And now
What do you think the final score will be? Mine and yours.
And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
507 total yards.
As they drove downfield, you know you're never
347
supposed
rushing.
to count points in your mind until they go up
160
on the board.
passing.
Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
338.
11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It
So,
means that the guys
before-
on the offensive line, they feel like they can
so
do
what's
whatever
the
they
score, you
want.
think?
They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Not me to throw that.
Floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a
I don't
couple
think I'm
Super
gonna
Bowl
get it.
predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves
I
on
really
the
don't.
spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP The McCourty twins, Jason and Devin, they both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right
What are
hash
you
as
doing?
time expires.
44, that's nothing for him.
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 rushing.
I like it.
There you go.
You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, you're Nostradamus.
There you go.
Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I think I'm going to get to 78.
Gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I think I'm only going to get to 80 or 78.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situations?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts beat the New York Giants back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence, and it was sudden death. Allen and Minchy, the Colts got the ball,
yards.
They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Well, you better just punt it.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Above the guy's head.
Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Allen. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
Good what?
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama
was it cool or
inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it into his receiver, Cooper, and it's 3rd and short.
All defenders get
I know
tired of
Cooper
hearing
didn't
about
have a
their
chance when he
lack
was
of
in Oakland,
hands
did he?
and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this
Damn.
situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there.
I think you're done running for right now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be
I think you need to stop running for right now.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the... And he's going to go down again. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one to get in this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is fielded at the 7.
He's got his ankles
A punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A give to Elliott. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. There he goes, Amari Cooper. He's at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 82 yards.
82 yards.
And the Cowboys add on.
In order to lead in a game,
I'm starting to feel like I can get to 90.
But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And
Yeah, at this point, I'm just roughing up your players on the kickoff right now.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set up for points.
They're not saying, like, if you're going to win this game, let's start here right now. You're not coming back from this. I'm sorry. You're not coming
It'll
back.
be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a second down.
And we see another pitch.
They're saying that
to the
if
running
you're
back.
going
This
to want to come
position
back
just
and start
continues
here
to
right
evolve.
now if you want to win. I'm like, you're not going to
Become
win.
just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Only if you can catch the other balls you've been throwing.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
5.
Out of the gun. Gone. He'll buy some time right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
Lift.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Gurley again here on first down. Evades him at the 20. And inside the 20.
See, you running like I do now.
Down. 15
Come on,
more
let's see
there.
that.
They're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, something got lost in translation in this game. He's run the ball really well, done all the things that you want in a game plan, but unable to convert it into points, unable to ring the bell consistently enough to make it a winning effort.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The quick slant caught. Give him a
Only
gain
you can
of
do
4,
that during the
able
whole
to
game.
convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. To throw is gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability.
I agree with that.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is
You really could
trailing.
have needed that, too.
Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Really? Thank you.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
Oh, boy.
Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking
I
up
can't
the
hear
first.
him.
Prescott now nearing the 300-yard mark
I
with
can't.
still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. A handoff left. Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Chiefs.
Again, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge
Damn, okay.
there. He's had his way in
Why
this one, but
Chiefs?
this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a
Why
third
not just
down.
pick why
And the
not
line
pick
to
the
gain
very
here
best
is the
overall team
37
against me?
on third down.
Nope.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he's able to get it back.
Got the
to
big man's on your
41-yard
ass.
line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks.
You know
At
what's
this
not-
point, you
what's
gotta
sad
be
is I'm not
thinking,
even worried that I
it's something
intercepted
between
it.
the ears.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always he's just one guy's.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I have
DeMarcus
3.5 sacks with
Lawrence
DeMarcus
in
Lawrence.
there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight.
76. 76.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And the pressure gets to him again.
Damn,
Malik
that's back-to-back
Collins
sacks.
in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and
Is the
long.
pressure too much for you?
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long. Now it's gone.
Oh my God!
Ball comes out
You're just
on the
getting
hit, but they'll say it's
fucked up.
incomplete.
We're on the
Dude.
same page here, partner, because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on third and forever.
God damn,
in
that's
real life,
back.
I'd
That's
say yes.
four,
It's just
three,
these video games are tempting. You
three
want to go
sacks
downfield
back
with
back.
it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
This is taken at about the 14.
Back
Nice
to
job
back.
bringing that one back.
That's
14 on the
ridiculous.
return. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's go. Let's finish now. 26.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard
After a
gain
while,
on the ground,
I
and that'll
think
make it
Zeke's
2nd and
tired.
4.
Honestly, I think he's
Let's
tired.
talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to
Probably.
advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and
686.
second and 8 and 9.
388 rushing,
4 down. Check. Here we go. 188.
298 passing.
They go to Elliott again. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Check 26.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the
Not
run
even
there.
mad.
That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, that's a great punt.
He'll field this at the 5. Oh, what a move. That'll
That's
be put in the
15-yard
books
line.
as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. 116. 116.
Ah, that's a good game though. So we're gonna do 15 minutes quarters. We're gonna do 15-minute quarters again, but I want you to pick the very best team. Nope. What are you adjusting? Wait, what are you adjusting? Huh? He'll be right back, guys, but me? Shit. I think I won that. YouTube. Dude, that was a great game, though, you gotta admit. Well, for me. But now you know what to expect. Despite 86, 89 Rams. Chiefs is the second highest. Keep looking, keep looking. So 87, so Chiefs are 87. Not, well, yeah, damn. Wait, check your uniforms. Because it can't be the same as mine. Can you change yours, like, to dark red? There we go. Wait, check your uniforms. Hey, say something. Because it can't be the same as mine. Huh? Can you change yours, like, to dark red? Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just checking if I can hear you on the stream. Oh man, I'm ready. Hey, say something. Huh? Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just checking if I can hear you on the stream. Yeah, we can't hear you on the stream, but that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just turn this off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff,